welcome everybody to Valhalla Esports Season 4, Week 3 action. I'm Hailstorm, running the stream, joined by Deity and Mind's Desire, running the cast tonight. How you guys doing?
Doing
all right.
excellent. Yeah.
Good to
Gonna
hear,
be,
good to hear. And
be a
this week
fun
we'll be looking at
games.
Stoner Nation versus HYG, and I'll let you guys take it away.
All right. I don't know about you, Davey, but I personally know the HYG guys pretty well, so we'll see if we can get some dubs here. If they win, they will double their win total from last year.
I know
Last season.
it's really a historic game for HYG, and honestly, Sonorous Nation, coming off of a rough season last season, they're also looking. So both these teams are looking to turn their seasons around from last year, and this is the place to do it. This is the face-off.
I mean, I think if you look at like the matchups, the only like larger salary discrepancy is like jungle, and then I think top lane is like slightly into Sonorization, but like across the board, these are like a pretty even matchup salary wise.
Yeah, it's like mid is pretty close. Bot lane is pretty close. Like pretty much everywhere. Like this is honestly a really good stack where it's like both teams kind of just like all of their salaries pretty much in the same places.
Yeah.
For the most part. There's a couple like mix-ups, but ultimately it's like everything is within probably like within like 125 of each other or whatnot. So yeah,
so
this
can
should
go
be
either way really,
one.
and don't have to worry about like one person like dominating out of like a certain role.
Yeah, just like couldn't be like a certain team with a top laner that's just
or a certain team with a mid laner.
I mean, yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, wouldn't be me, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, couldn't be either. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see the drafts here to break down these drafts. All right, let's see. All right, so on Stoners, we take the Ari our way on B1 ban. That's a good one for Bonkers. He's been really loving the Ari. We're banning.
There's a lot of playmaking abilities, so take that away.
Yeah,
Zach, another playmaking champion.
Probably just the best mid laner in the game, yeah. And Zach's probably like one of the better junglers in the game. So yeah, we're doing good bans here. All right, the respect Kennen mid ban. Yeah, the respect Kennen ban.
My man got it once, and we're like, we don't want to play against it anymore.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Stoners is just copying the bans we did on them last week, but that's okay.
Oh, were they're good bans. The 3 bans you used?
Those were the 3 bans we used, yeah.
Okay.
But they're good bans. We did a lot of research. So
and then we see the respect band, we see engage band, and then we see first pick Jinx for Duck Butter Toast.
Big first pick Jinx.
I mean, Nautilus is gone, Zach's gone, Rakan's gone. Pretty reasonable immobile AD carry game. We'll see how they round it out. Be able to get onto this Jinx.
Yeah, HYG Marbra usually likes to play like engages, so it's I'm curious to see if they'll pair like the Melio or something with it to like preventively like stop him from playing engagers. But
yeah, whenever I play with Marbra, he plays Nautilus, so that's exactly, really good bin.
Yeah, it seems like we're picking the Jhin here.
Okay, you just pick the other big engage support being Leona.
Yep. Pick Jhin, Leona, and then yeah, I mean, I would like to see like Amelia, right? Like
Amelia, or I mean, we're the best. Historically has been known for his Thresh. This Thresh into Leona is a skill matchup.
Okay, we're going Braum. All right.
I don't necessarily like Braum because while Braum can block stuff, he's just like in the lane itself. He can't really pressure them off anything. Like the Leona lane gets to kind of dictate whatever they want.
I feel like a lot of teams pick Braum as kind of like the safety tank, whereas
That's
like
fair.
they just don't want to fight and they just want the Jinx to hyperscale, and they just don't want the they want to. If Leona goes on the Jinx, the Braum can just block Jin's.
I like Alistar more for that if that's what we were going for.
Yeah,
you can just when Leona eats, you just pulve.
That's true. I don't know. They might just be more comfortable with that. Who knows?
Oh, for sure. And then we see boosted Renekton into counter pick by Perfy with Illinois, the great state.
Illinois. Big.
So
Yeah.
it's really
That's
good.
classic Perfy champ.
I mean, this is a counter pick. Obviously, with when I say things like counter pick, you still have to play well, and then also it can go the other way depending on jungles. But in an isolated 1v1, Alawi does kind of beat up Renekton because Renekton has to be on top of her. Really hard for him to, and he's not actually that mobile compared to some of the other champions.
Absolutely. Shout out to Ray Was. Goat casters, correct?
True.
All right, we're banning Bleh. We're banning the dragon, the Aurelian Smole. And then we're taking away double junglers for.
Yeah, so Boomstick's played Wukong, I think, a couple times this season already.
Yeah, I think they're banning it from Boomstick, but yeah.
Sorry, HYG banned Wukong and from Boomstick.
Yeah. And then they banned Olaf and Xin from TJ.
From TJ, yeah. TJ's been playing Zen multiple games. Okay, we're gonna see Azir. All right, does Halcyon shuffle better than I do in ARAM? That's the real question.
I would hope so. For the for the sake of hoping this is a close one, I would hope he shuffles
All right,
better.
That's important. Big.
Don't worry. Once we get those 50 games in Flex Queue on Azir,
I'm gonna become a Azir mastermind. Yeah, I'm a Azir one trick. I sign up for mid lane next season.
Azir main, big.
Azir main.
We got the Sejuani. That's a good combo with Renekton. Good with
Renekton is strong.
Yeah, that's we're looking to hopefully play around like topside this game.
I do think it is. I mean, what's your stance on putting one of your higher salary / carry oriented players on? I mean, on not saying that he can't get do damage and stuff, but like it is much harder to dictate like a carry game out of a tank. Like, what's your philosophy on that?
So you're talking about Boomstick playing.
Yeah. So like Boomstick's like their big salary player, right? So
yeah,
he's their carry.
I think that if he believes the Sejuani into Vi is a good matchup and he can kind of just run around and do whatever he wants and not have to fear of getting like blown up or lose in the 2v2s, then I think it's not bad. I think giving I think Sejuani is a champion that can get early like pressure off. Like Sejuani can like do a lot of fist fighting and can win just because her base stats are just better than most champions early game.
Yeah, that passive is really strong.
Passive's really strong, a lot of damage, like decent clear timings. The dash is really good for like invading. I mean, there's there's a lot of good things you can do. Also, sometimes like when you're playing the jungle role, and we're in a jungle meta like we are right now, where tanks are just much stronger because lower resource, you kind of just have to adapt. Can't always play like carry junglers, unfortunately. If there's anything I learned from playing jungle,
sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's see how it plays out.
Absolutely. Who do you got your money on based on that draft?
I mean, so if we go based on draft, I like HYG's pick, HYG's team. So they have winning topside, and then I think also like I need to see people in this league or play Azir. Okay, we got the Chovy Grasp Azir too. And because like Victor is much easier to play than Azir in my opinion, and
absolutely, yeah.
And also Victor has just like guaranteed scaling. So if HRG loses in the early game, I could see this game becoming hard. But they always have kind of like later game fights, and I think in bot lane Leona is a better support right now than Braum. So we'll see.
Yeah, they do have technically the hyperscale on like Azir and Jinx. So like if the game goes long enough, like those champions are going to be tough. That's true. They also have the threat of things like Vi, like Vi ult with like Victor, just like dropping Victor ult on the Vi target, and if they're able to keep up.
Yeah, in a front to back, unless like Vi has to go through everyone to get to Jinx, it's it's really impossible for Jinx to really.
And then they can just like Shurima shuffle the Vi away or
exactly.
Done just like hard.
You just have to walk through a mountain of meat.
Yeah, it is very much like Alawi is probably just in side lane, hopefully getting lead over Renekton, and then you have like Vi and Jin and Leona to pick people out.
Yep.
We're going.
Yeah, and then
going-
also like Jinx outranges like the whole all enemy team right now. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if they're able to take that. Bugger starts E. I like starting Q on Victor, just because like the trade is safer with the shield, but
yeah,
does
Q
hit the
definitely
first
is.
E.
Q is the like better start because you get 2 abilities essentially. You get like a shield ability proc, and then you get the auto. So it's just better for trading and being healthier because they can't trade into you with the shield as well. But
We've seen the grass procs in mid lane. I love it.
yeah, Grass's ear is just so like it's so obnoxious. Realistically, it's just like I don't know why that Riot thought it was okay to give that champion the ability to proc grass, but
Yeah, they had to make Nashor Sooth better on him so that he could do stuff.
yeah.
I did notice that Boosted took PTA, which is stronger early, but is much worse in extended trades, which is usually ends up what happening in Alawi fights. But if Boosted can keep dodging the E like that, then PTA is stronger.
Yeah, he might be trying to play for like the early Sejuani ganks, maybe.
We see the aggression. Unfortunately, the Ignite showing Marbra in the bush there, so the Braum passive is able to pick him up, and Worthy Dust is able to flash away from the Ignite tick. Or from the last auto while he's dying.
Big first blood. Okay, Perfy's running down Boosie. Will he flash for it?
He should W flash here. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Absolutely. Big solo kill for Perfy.
Yeah. He should be able to push this in. Look at that tentacle range. So Perfy should back here. Perfy 100% should back. He should take his free reset. I don't. Okay. Nice.
Cool. Yeah, it's a little bit frozen outside the tower, but I mean, he should just teleport back.
It's fine. I mean.
Okay, yeah, see now
he
stop him.
Should be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think TJ might need to like go top to help him break freeze, possibly, but
I think Boosted will hit press Q once. Just not happen.
Yeah. Probably.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
We see the minions all kind of low. Oh, better press Q. See it's pushing out now.
Yeah. Okay. Could have been worse. Also, Sejuani's moving towards bot side. Looks like might try to catch Marbra out here. Okay. Both supports to level 2.
So looks like Boomstick got doubles. No, Boomstick did a full. No, he got full clear, right? Because he's at 28.
Yeah. He got full clear plus scuttle, and other scuttle wasn't taken by TJ yet. TJ's still level 3. Didn't take all his.
Okay, Jin W hits. We're gonna chain up some CC here. So we have Leona Q into Vi Q. This Braum's just kind of being a menace, just standing in front of them right now. Bonkers is here, picks up the assist. So for people who haven't, Victor hasn't been meta for a while. So we were talking about scaling on Victor, like picking up early skirmish kills on Victor is really important. You want to kind of explain to people why.
Yeah, so like when you get early kills on Victor, you just get like more of your glorious evolution stacks, and then you want to get your E evolution stack as quickly as possible, because that's when you start getting you start one-shotting minions and breakpoints, because before that Victor's wave clear is atrocious.
Yeah,
it's
so
one of the worst in the game for a mage. So you really want to get those early assists, especially obviously if you get the kills, even better. But it still works on assists. So if you get the assists early, you just get the E really fast, and then you're starting to be able to push and move to objectives before your enemy, and it's just really valuable.
And as soon as you get the E, also it's easier to get the next ones. So once you get your E, you get into your Q, so you start zooming around. So it's all good. We see boots rush by Bonkers, which I really like, especially on these immobile champions. Just being able to kite away from these, from shuffles or from being ganked.
Yep, the Sork Shoes rush or Ionian boots rush on mages is just
Merc Treads honestly wouldn't have even been that bad this game for Bonkers. It makes him super safe to being ganked. We have stun, magic damage, stun, and the root from Jinx.
I think the only feels bad of it is the only thing that he has to really be worried about with it is I think the Sejuani ult. I think most of the other stuff
we do see a play coming happening top side. So Marbra has roamed up for the bugs, and then ends up hex flashing over into tower. Is unable to pick up the kill, gets killed by the tower. Boosted uses the Dominus and is able to kite out TJ with the Vault Breaker. Hervey has no mana, and Alawi is a
Yes,
mana-hungry champion. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I appreciate that by boosted going in. Hits the W, but is it just kind of punch?
I wonder if Q is on cooldown, because if Q is up there, you definitely use empowered Q before the W.
I think he just like might have hit W first. And so for those of you who don't know, haven't played Reckon, W has this really horrible thing where it basically you self-stun yourself as well. So in the animation of your W, you basically can't do anything. So it's kind of a stun for both champions.
Yeah, if you had Q, then definitely the play was you could just Q into W.
Yeah, EQ W, I like that.
Yeah. And then you pretty much just you get a ton of healing because you hit both of them.
Okay, Marlborough going in. We have Jin clearing in the river. So
we have Hex Flash. We have Hex Flash. It's fine.
Yeah, we just upgraded to Better Flash.
Yeah, Better Flash.
Okay. Okay, Marlborough just going into the tower again. My man is fearless.
Yeah,
I mean, Jeffrey's trading pretty well though. Like when they're focusing on Marlborough, he's hitting Jinx every time.
Yeah, I think like Jinx needs to just like back up ever so slightly, so he's out of like the Jinx auto range where he can still safely hit Marlborough while he's under tower.
We see Brum Flash, but then we see Boomstick hitting the ultimate. Marlborough's level 3 right now, unfortunately, from those roams, so he is really struggling on XP here. Goes down there. Jeffrey will kind of benefit from that, but Marlborough really needs to be able to pick up some assists or some just like soak some XP to at least hit level 6.
Yeah, so we did see the Braum Flash. Unfortunately, does not have Hex Flash, so we did not upgrade to Better.
Did not upgrade Flash. Understandable.
Yeah, it's.
What do you think about Dirk into this team on from? Okay, never mind. We see it. We see a Vaultbreaker into the Vyar on Duck Butter Toast. Okay, he's flipping his D. Get him. Hits that fourth shot. We should win this. I think we're reloading. We were talking about being able to reload here. Okay, TJ Vaultbreaker's away. Jeffrey's pumping here. Unfortunately, he has to reload some more.
Halcyon is on the back.
Wait, Halcyon is not able to pick it up?
Yeah, Halcyon can't move. He's getting forever stunned. It's Marlborough's just punching him.
The best engaged tool in the game. Jin Ultimate. Okay, Marlborough just in there, fearless, level 3. Doesn't care. Who needs levels? I have all 3 abilities. Unlucky.
Yeah, just not enough damage there, unfortunately, for Marlborough. But yeah, that's really good for Rolling Stoners. Feels really bad for HYG to have to blow all your abilities there and not get one back. But
yeah, Boosted is unfortunately playing the game of sit under my tower against Alawi. He's gonna get ulted here, and then he's gonna have to dash away. Basically, the way this game works is Alawi hits E, you don't get to play. If she misses E, you get to try and aggro. That's the minigame. Welcome to top lane.
And I think before that fight broke out, you were mentioning Jin with the Dirk.
It's just like a bunch of meatballs. Like I think I would have preferred like Stormrazor into LDR.
Yeah, I think
this looks like Ghostblade, right? These are the components for Ghostblade.
Yeah, it's Ghostblade. Yeah. I think Stormrazor probably is the move, since you're trying to like get like you said, you just have a bunch of meatballs running at you, so getting the extra movement speed from that item into like building crit is probably just the most valuable. This is unfortunately like the issues with like early picking Jin, in my opinion. If the enemy drafts a bunch of meatballs, your champion just has a lot harder time of dealing with them, unless you just get like an insane lead and your ultimates are able to do a lot of work. But yeah,
you did see the E upgrade here from Bunkers, as he just is able to clear the backline, like you were saying. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's not able to pick up too much of a CS lead in mid lane. Didn't get a play either, while Halcyon was kind of fooling around bottom lane. Okay, Boomstick a little bit late to the party, gets Vyard here. Should get a Victor Laser or ultimate on top. Yep, there it is. Kind of Dark Butter Toast has roamed up here actually. Normally you only see the support, but we see everyone up here. Okay, Boosted has to flash away, and okay, HYG with a pretty convincing 4v5 on the top side of the map.
Yeah, that's huge, because Jin's also just getting free farm and plates down bot, so it's like, actually just wins the...
Bonkers needs to watch out here. Okay, Halcyon a little bit out of position. Unfortunately, Leon is still level 4, so no solar flare there.
Yeah, I think they just... I think Sunner's Nation really just didn't want... them to get 6 grubs, but they were just like way too late on the roam anyway. So the play
I think the play was called, and then Boomstick just went a little bit too early, unfortunately, and his team was just like not quite there.
Boosted is. I feel like they definitely like Boosted will definitely call for an Alawi ban next game, right? Like this. I don't think he's having fun.
yeah. So Alawi is one of those champions that like you basically have to play against a bunch to really understand like how that champion functions. It's very, very binary and very oppressive when ahead. And then the problem. Oh, okay. Does miss the E. So we were talking about gets to play the game. So even if she R's here, we should be able to kill. There's no extra soul. We just need to DPS. She has no mana either.
No mana. Yeah.
We're getting it one more W, and then this should be a kill here. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's where the Conqueror would come into play also, where Boosted would have had Conqueror stacked very quickly there, and would have had a lot more than PTA.
Yeah, I only think PTA really makes sense if you're against champions that are just like really squishy and that you're trying to like you'll have the damage to kill really early. Alawi is pretty beefy. I don't know.
Bring back up Prowler's Claw PTA.
Like if you're playing against a champion like Riven or something top lane or you know Fiora, then I would say like PTA is probably just better. But to a champion that you're going to be hitting a long time, definitely you feel the benefits of Conquer, especially when you're building like this on Alawi. You're just building full tank. It's PTA doesn't seem like it's going to give you much value.
So we do see first item Knight's Vow from Boomstick. He's able to take that lead, kind of like you said, TJ, you know, having more KP, Boomstick a little bit up in farm. But Boomstick decides to spend his gold on Knight's Vow, which is interesting. It's not.
This is the LCK way.
Not like an actual tank item, right?
Did you see that? You see that picture of the? I forget which game it was, but there's like 3 Knight's Vows on one team. For like all their top laner, jungle, and support all had Knight's Vow.
Okay, we see Bunkers getting aggressive here. Is able to survive, actually flashes away from the Shuriken Shuffle, drops the Chaos Arm on his head, and then in the 1v2 able to pick up the kill on Halcyon, and then he got Jinx rocketed.
She got jinxed.
Yeah, she got jinxed.
TJ
just fighting to the death here. I love it.
I hate it when I get Arcane Season 2'd in mid lane from bot lane.
Crazy.
It's rough.
It's actually end of Arcane Season 1. We're not really sure, so spoilers.
Well, yeah, but I mean the aftermath we'll see in Arcane Season 2. You know.
Perfy's just doing a lot of things. They have 6 grubs. You know, we've got our Sheen item just kind of beating up towers. I mean, there's really nothing that Boosted is the problem in this is that like at a certain point, which is going to be soon, Sejuani and Renekton just cannot 1v2 this Alawi.
Yeah, that is the issue I think with picking things like Sejuani Renekton. If you're not your focus, like, because it didn't seem like Boomstick's focus really was on the Renekton this game, so it's which also might be because the Alawi was too strong, they didn't have enough damage to fight it. Alawi was just getting way more CS.
Yeah, tip for the junglers out there in the league, if especially there are people in this league who pick Alawi. Alawi is very similar to Mordekaiser. If you have a matchup that can go either way, just give some attention there. Pre-6, and pre-6 Alawi cannot like do anything after she gets ganked. But like obviously, similar to Mordekaiser. If you gank Mordekaiser pre-6, similar situation. He's an immobile champion with not a lot. We do see Bunkers picking up the kill on Halcyon again, and then able to pick up another one. 5-1 on this Victor.
Yeah, I did play against Bunkers Victor last week. Yeah, he is very proficient on the champion. He is very good at picking up kills in these skirmishes.
Kind of interesting. I thought he was just gonna suicide for the tower and just W it there with the demolish proc and then just die for the tower, but ultimates and then Boosted is just unsure of the damage and is able to run away. Okay, Jeffrey ghosts and flash over the traps. We do see Marlborough tailing, finally level 6. Kind of doesn't have any health here though, so he needs to watch out.
Oh, we take another tower shot. Yeah, I think it's
okay. Halcyon trying to poke him down with the grasp, unable to pick it up.
Yeah, no flash.
We don't have flash, and from experience, a 0E is like a 15-second cooldown. I found out.
I think he's fine. I don't think he dies here.
Okay, yeah, TJ covers too. Should be good. Yeah. I would rotate Perfy into bot lane here, and I would rotate Bunkers to pressure the top tower and funnel more gold into the Victor.
Yeah, they do have dragon coming up, but only one dragon has been taken this game, so there's not really any pressure for any team to really.
Both TPs should be up for solo lanes for HYG. Boosted has TP, but Halcyon will not. So Halcyon and Boosted should swap here. Because right now Halcyon is showing topside without TP.
Perfy is still going top lane because his job is not finished. There's still a tower up there.
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
still a tier
he's
2.
the top laner, right? So he needs to go top
Yeah,
lane. That
yeah.
that is the rule.
There is a that is the rule. You're correct. That is the rule.
So we see vision being set up here, deep vision being set up by HYG, kind of skirmishing around this red buff. Currently a 4v2 in the jungle. Jin's walking over, Bonkers is pushing out bot side to regroup. Looks like they're all just kind of going to regroup here, clearing out some more vision. Okay, we're seeing a fight. Okay, we see a shuffle into the Azir tower. This guy's already better shuffling than I am. Picks up the kill. We see a solar flare. Renekton's kind of in the mix here. Yeah, this is like the problem we were talking about with Jin, right? You just can't get past these meatballs to hit anyone.
Yeah, Jin can't really open up with R because the ultimate doesn't really do that much damage against full HP targets.
Okay, TJ peeling for Bonkers here. Really good peel there. Able to let Bonkers kind of cut it out. I actually don't think they can do this. They're really low.
Yeah, Chaos Storm is down, but Bonkers does have a lot of damage on these E's to poke them. So
they're playing really aggressive. Yeah, TJ and Bonkers are for sure. The comps here were like, we can fight this, because they were moving up.
All their ultimates were kind of used for that. I think that I don't think HYG can do it either. It looks like
we should just get the full reset.
Looks like TJ is trying to do it solo right now with Boomstick just.
Okay. We see the Jinx ult coming through. Misses TJ, so it doesn't hit anything. Boomstick might go for the steal here. He will die if he does.
Oh yeah, that was way too early.
So we see the Victor field into Wall Breaker, into just more CC. Boomstick valiantly trying to just walk through it all.
Yeah, I think like when you go in that early, you're just assuming that they're going to keep hitting it, but the HYG just did the correct thing and stopped hitting the dragon and just started focusing.
Good call by them. Good macro.
Yeah.
He should just walk past this guy and just hit the tower with the demolish.
Oh, he is. It just took him a little too long to do it, but he's doing it. Okay, we hit the E. We do the ult.
Okay, we didn't need to flash there, but we kill anyway. Perfy with just breaking it down.
It worked. What are we saying?
It worked, didn't it? Smile.
Yeah, didn't it? All right, and we're getting a big. So we got a big top tower, and now we're getting big bot tower. HYG are just.
HYG are kind of just winning through macro. Even on kills, farm is, other than topside, is pretty even across the board. And then really just these two inner towers. We do see Vi going in, kind of stuck behind enemy lines here. We get a reset on the Jinx.
Zero mana on Bonkers.
Okay, blocks the ultimate. Jin is ghosted right now. Bonkers are probably just saying, I got no mana.
Yeah. He's got red buff.
Okay, Mara flashes in, cues the Braum. We do see fourth shot kicking up the kill. Okay, we do have the W hitting. We're playing no mana here, and we're just hitting the tower still. I mean, it's working. Okay, Halcyon's here with the shuffle. Hits two. Yeah, should be a cleanup here. Bonkers with a flash. Okay. I mean, that could have gone worse.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, HYG are just kind of controlling the objectives like all around the map. They get six grubs, they get 2 dragons, they get 6 towers, and we have only 1 tower to show for it on Stoner, so they're just kind of, I feel like they're just like rolling over
for HYG that allowed them to do this. We had the early 5-1 on Victor, and they've kind of played around Victor in the bot side, and then Perfy has just kind of been a menace top side at demanding, they've had to send, Azir up there to fight Perfy, where Azir is kind of like your person you would want to help the Jinx in these fights.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we did pick very like big scaling with the Azir and the Jinx, so I think we just like, it's still definitely they're in the game, but it's a bit harder. They're gonna have to get a few items and just be able to fight these like third dragon.
That did kind of delay his build. I think people build Static Shiv in the wrong times. The item the item got nerfed this patch, and then 2, the item is for champions that don't have wave clear. Jinx has some of the best wave clear of all AD carries. Like, if this was just Kraken Slayer and Jinx is building into IE, into LDR, like, she's much more accelerated. At this point, she's going to finish her Kraken Slayer, and then she has to go LDR, or she's not going to be able to ever kill this Leona, Vi, and Illaoi.
I think this is just a situation where we don't look at patch notes, and we just look at U.GG most popular Jinx build, which is probably still this from the last patch, where that item is, or Static Shiv is still just like really strong, but since they added like 200 gold cost to it, it's not really worth the purchase anymore, in my opinion, for most champions, unless your name is like Zeri.
I still like it on Vayne sometimes too. If you want to do the fleet build, I think it's fun there.
Oh yeah, that's valid. I just think
Azir unfortunately got hit by the E there, so has to cede control of bot side.
Yep. Allow doing Illaoi things.
So this is the macro state for you. You're on HYG. Like, what's your call? Like, how are you progressing this game from here?
I mean, I think they're doing correct. They're trying to send 2 for the Alawi. Renekton does have TP, so if they do try to start a Baron, then they could do that. But I think they need to make a move on the Alawi soon.
We do see the Glacial Prison hitting Bonkers here, but Boomstick's by himself. I don't think Boomstick can kill Bonkers by himself. Bonkers should be able to just type this out. On the bot side, we see Vi kind of just 1v2ing their bot lane. Jin is just shooting, just jump on her toes, unfortunately, just in the line of fire.
We're not blocking for the Jinx, and the Jinx is standing still. It's
okay. Azir's pumping. We do.
Yeah, I think having your Azir be the one to match this Alawi is just like I think you have to do it, but I also think it just feels terrible because
we do see the trade there when Azir picked up the kill, but the last tentacle slap just got him, and then we see Bonkers with 2 items finishing up. Going to finish off Shadow Flame probably off this. Like this Victor is going to be a menace. Really hard for anyone to be able to get to him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna play this because the Victor is just gonna drop.
It's the W, is the gravity field or something.
Yeah, gravity field and then Chaos Storm, or I think it's Chaos
Storm.
Oh,
okay. Bonkers doesn't have that much gold. Just picks up another Amtem.
I think he's going for what do you call it? Shadow Flame.
This is Shadow Flame, right? Or do you think it's Zanya's?
It could be Zanya's.
This is the build path for Zanya's, I think.
Yeah, it is. I feel like Zanya's is probably better than Shadow. I feel like if you wanted to go Shadow Flame, then you would probably just go Leandry's, but just because of all the
Leandry's in this game is actually kind of sick. There's just like 3 health stackers.
Yeah. So I would assume it's Zanya's. He's trying not to just get dive piled.
Yeah, I mean he's 7-1, right? So he's just figuring if as long as he doesn't die. You can Zanya's like a Braum ultimate or a Sejuani ultimate.
Or Azir
shuffle or something. Yeah. We do see Renekton matching the Alawi now, but I mean this Alawi is just a menace right now, and still cannot be matched when we see Jinx walking over. There's 2 tentacles here, so I mean if he hits E here, it will be 5 tentacles, 6 now if Braum walks in.
Yeah, I think
we just did Jinx with the ultimate. We do flash forward.
That is, I don't know.
I think we just held his ultimate a little bit too long there. He could have definitely just gone and at least put out a lot of damage.
I mean, I think we just take the death and we say that we traded the dragon soul point.
You get the tower. We just see a flash by Boomstick throwing the R onto the Victor. That's the Zonies we were talking about. Now with the Victor gone, we do see Jinx kind of being able to play.
Yeah, Jinx. Yeah, I mean, if you're able to, I mean, that's okay. He is going Shadow Flame, so he's not going Zanya's. He does not care for his life. He's just going for damage.
That was just a one of right there. There's no way that ever happens again.
True.
So we do see them taking objective gold, going over to standardization. They're kind of, HYG is up, but they're only up 2k gold. Like the big deficit right now is structures. Okay, Halcyon moving forward. This Jin really cannot kill any of these frontliners. He has just lethality against, Sejuani with double armor item. Renekton has Tabby plus Sterax.
I think the issue is that he's not like I don't see an LDR. I don't see a Lost Whisper.
Yeah, I mean this is gonna be RFC, so like we're gonna go LDR 4th. Like it's gonna be a long time before the Jin can actually damage these champions. So Jin's on like full utility duty right now. It's really if you kill Bonkers, you win the team fight.
Yeah, I would just I don't know. I would have preferred to see either Bonkers or Jeffrey go for some sort of pen item that could help them. I think it's on the Victor mainly. I think the Victor is the one.
You just want to melt through the Sejuani first, and then once the Sejuani falls, the rest of the front line will fall.
I think you just build like Leandry's, and then you build Crypt Bloom, and then you're kind of just melting the tanks with your E's and your Chaos Storm. You're just like melting everyone because now Sejuani and Renekton are actually getting magic resistance here.
Okay, perfect. Your ultimate here. Okay, so if he spams ultimate there, so ultimate makes you unstoppable. We do see breaking it down right now, living for a very long time, as always want to do. We see another E come out here. Jinx is just hitting though, so this is kind of the unfortunate part about Alawi is if someone has range, they will just kill you eventually.
Unfortunately, we're not really able to capitalize on.
Yeah, we're already in their base, so it's not really able to get more in their base.
No neutrals up yet, so yeah, we're just We just kind of
I would have preferred if we had Sterax instead of this Canik Rooker. I don't really know. I mean, yeah, I guess he's been laning against the Zero this whole time.
he's been matching his Zero this whole. I think
I
it's not
Force
bad.
Nature. I like Force Nature then instead because like that as an immobile champion, the move speed is like really big.
I think it's nice for the sense that like if a Zero throws some auto attacks at you, you can kind of just back up and then like get the shield back up, so you have just more HP pool to play with. It's kind of like a makeshift Warmogs, but like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's also
Warmogs would have been fine too for that same reason. You can take some pool, walk away, Warmogs heal back up, and then come back.
Yeah, it is kind of countered by the Leandries a little bit, since it just takes longer for the Leandries to fall off
That's
and
true.
get the regen out of combat. But yeah, I think I definitely think getting more damage on that, because I think now at this point Alawi's like base damage is really starting to fall off. So like she can't.
Yeah, she wasn't able to kill anyone in like 15 seconds of tentacles there.
Yeah. Perfy might be thinking that like as long as like one person can't kill her, then they need to send multiple people. Then he's doing his job. So
that's right.
That just might be the angle, is like just make it so it takes them a long time to kill the Alawi. Like
Boosted also looks like he's building Canik, but I think Boosted for sure should have good Spirit Vistas this game. Healing in the kit and then double shield items.
Yeah, I think Spirit Vistas is just a really slept on item. I think like people just like kind of undervalue it.
The item was bad for a while, and like the item goes from like being really good to not good, right? Like the item doesn't have like a good in between. I think this is one of the first times the item has like an in between where it's like actually viable, but not all the time.
Yeah, you see it a lot with like Rek'Sai top, and like that's been happening recently in like other picks where it's like more champions, more tanks are going for the Spirit Visage that actually have the healing.
Okay, Duck Butter Toast should not be the person matching. Okay, so Boomstick's rotating. They're seeding Baron here.
Yeah, they're just gonna. I don't.
Yeah, we're
I
just
don't,
gonna kill the Alawi. I guess the thought process is we're still not at the stage where we want to fight the victor, so we might as well just pick up this kill. Yeah. As you were saying, the base damage on Alawi there just not it. Maybe we'll see a Jinx Rocket here try and steal.
Yeah, they're gonna go for the Constellation Dragon. So they're denying Soul here. It's honestly not a terrible trade off, but looks like HYG are just gonna run. They're just gonna run to top lane while they're taking this dragon and take towers. Most likely they're gonna get an inhib out of this at the very least, I would assume. Yeah, they have a huge wave of minions and grubs. Okay, so Marbra is living for a long time. Leona, okay, we're just
yeah. I mean, the Jin just doesn't do any damage still. Duck Butter Toast getting 3 sets kind of has tempo rockets.
Oh, we missed the E on Victor.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's tough.
Hungers was trying to get in range to Q there, but he's like just outranged by Jinx with tempo.
I really think we just take the inhib and we leave. I think that's.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then we just like play around bot inhib and let Alawi kind of just start hitting the tower middle.
Yeah. But
one of the problems right now is that your Alawi has a lot of your gold, even though she's 3/7. She just has a huge CS lead, but she's not a champion in team fights.
Yeah, huge CS lead and also like tower lead. Like Alawi did get like the outer towers and some of the
like, so that's 700 gold for each one. So I mean, we'll see if they're able to kind of close this out. We are seeing, like you said, the scaling come through, the Azir and the Jinx, especially the Jinx. Jinx, we took the detour for the static shift, but we are at the, getting towards those 3 core items.
Yeah, we're going on our LDR right now, and that's like really huge. Like once we complete that, the Jinx is just pretty much online, and we only kind of needing a little bit of lifesteal to really.
You probably just go LDR BT, or you could go LDR Maw, because when the Maw procs, you get the lifesteal, and that'll save you from getting one shot by Victor.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think I don't know if the Jinx should ever be in really range of the Victor to get like. I feel like it's hard for the Victor to walk past like the Sejuani and the Braum and in order to hit. So
okay, so Boomstick kind of hiding on the pink ward here is able to catch them out. We see Braum ultimate miss. Victor with the Q. We're going on Boomstick here. Boomstick just getting CC chained and getting ran down here. Bonkers is able to kind of pump damage onto him.
I mean, Perfy is just like taking up pressure in the back while they're getting caught out. So it's a 1-for-1 so
they
far.
trade Boomstick for Perfy, but then the HYG also able to pick up another tower. So I feel like it feels like Stoner's Nation is playing a PvE game mode here, where like they're just like this is like Doombots, where they're just like losing their base slowly.
And they're kind of playing. They've been kind of playing back foot, even though like the Azir and the Jinx both look like kill wise are pretty solid right now because they are getting some of these kills back. They're just it's for like every kill they get, they lose something. So like every kill they lose a tower, and it's like eventually that's gonna just result in your base being exploded. They did get a few towers back. They they do have 4 now instead of 1 like they did like earlier in the game, but the gold is very even, so realistically they can win these. They can win 5v5 at this point. They should be able to win 5v5 team fights, but HYG is just not giving them a 5v5 team fight. They're just having the allowing.
Victor coming down. Victor going for Zhonya's here. So
this
there's
CB
still
is
no
a little
void stuff.
suspect. Okay, he's out.
Perfy is here with the team, so we see the Azir tower coming down, getting killed.
Instantly destroyed.
Yeah, it's really funny you can proc demolish on Azir tower. Halcyon gets hit here. Okay, so yeah, they're just taking so much damage here, and it's really hard for them to. We do see the Dominus get popped here, so if nothing happens on this fight, Renekton is going to be very squishy.
Yeah, we're just getting the.
We're just giving this inhib.
We're just pulling the souls out and then just half healthing whoever got pulled by it.
Yep. Oh my god! Yeah, literally half health.
Yeah. I mean, this Alawi, like the Jinx is hitting the Alawi. Eventually, it'll start.
Okay, we see the Sejuani ultimate. So, okay, we're on to Jinx. We do see the unstoppable coming through, so able to dodge the Azir ultimate. Marlboro's in the backline, but this meat wall blocking for Jinx here is able to do it, and Bonkers is not able to hit Jinx like you said.
Yeah, I mean that's we're at the point where the Sejuani and the Renekton and the Braum are all just so tanky and Jinx is just able to kind of free fire without, like you said earlier when the Vi was picked, the Vi just has to jump through everyone in order to get to that Jinx, and by the time she does, it's like none of the rest of the team can ever follow that Vi where she's going.
I mean, HYG has kind of fallen into a gold deficit here now that the structures are no longer there to give them gold. We're seeing a gold deficit. You know, Bonkers has actually fallen behind quite a lot of CS. Same with Jeffrey, because we've taken all these structures. There's just no ways to farm.
Yeah, I mean, it's double supers right now, so it is like, you know, their base is in constant danger, but they are just kind of able to just sit back in their base and
we are starting off this dragon. HYG does just respawn. We should be able to sneak it here. Duck Butter Toast is in a really precarious position here, blast coning into the pit, but looks like does get spotted by the vision. Bonkers is walking, gonna blow his flash most likely.
Yeah, he blew flash.
Okay, so Marlboro flash upgraded to better flash, and then we see the flash from Duck Butter Toast.
Yep. So Baron is up. So this is where HYG do have an advantage because it's very hard for stoners to actually like contest this Baron since their base is just under siege.
They should for sure be. The problem is they're going to give, but the problem with that then becomes you have Baron. I guess it's not double supers anymore because you have top and him has spawned, but like it's really hard to defend your base against all these Baron minions.
Yeah.
Okay, nice Marlboro. Really good play by Marlboro there to walk up away from the Baron to intercept the Jinx ultimate.
HYG should be able to just push through top, and then they should just be able to get
I want everyone to recall as a family. TJ and Perfy here are just kind of doing their own thing. Everyone else decided to recall. Jin did pick up LDR now, so Jin finally can
I don't know why they're not going for the wave. They're like they could just Baron up the wave. I guess they're trying to like wait until they're trying not to push it too fast, so they have time for their friends to get there. But
yeah, so looks like they're. The midway should push on its own, so we shouldn't detour there. But we're getting caught here.
Yeah, we're getting
TJ and Perfy are getting caught, so we see the Braum ultimate get put down. Allow it ultimate. Victor is here. Victor's gonna ultimate into 3 here.
Big Victor ult.
Jinx is not being hit by anything right now. Oh, okay. Jin does target Jinx here. That's really good. Oh, the 4th shot picks up the Jinx damage. So Jinx has to back up here and.
So
okay, yeah.
That is the game. The really bad part of I mean I saw the vision that Stoners were going for there. They wanted to catch them out before their friends got there. The problem is they're just too tanky.
Duck Butterface caught between a laser and a wall.
Yeah, Perfy and TJ are just way too tanky for them to just one shot. So and because they were playing the fight from the side angle, Jin was just able to hit bullets on the carries.
Yeah.
They because they weren't playing front to back in that fight, and that was
They
the
just kind of got AoE melted, right? Moggers had Blinding Jewel on that last spot too for the Chaos Storm. He had Chaos Storm on all three frontliners, and then the Alawi Tentacles were hitting all three frontliners. So even though they kind of fell behind, HYG kind of played the game to what they were planning through, right? They just kind of choked out the structures, and were able to eventually kind of close out the game.
Yeah, I mean that was I thought that was a really like well played game from HYG. There was obviously some little mistakes, but ultimately they were able to capitalize on that play, because it looked like for a while that Stoners were kind of coming back in the driver's seat. It looks like they had been outscaled, but they did find the game winning play they needed to, and they just kept on the Barons and the pressure on the towers, and they were just able to kind of negate that and go for that last play. So yeah, that was well played by HYG. We did see life in Stoners at the end there though, so I'm confident that their spirits aren't that crushed going into game 2, because that was a easily like winnable.
That was a winnable game for sure, right?
Yeah,
You just have to shore up some things, maybe ban Alawi, and allow Boosted to just kind of play the early game.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think very, very winnable game.
For sure. Draft 2 is ready whenever you guys want it. You need a little break? Cool. You want to keep going?
Okay.
Let's jump into it.
All right, so we're heading into draft 2. Stoners Nation does take red side from HYG.
Yeah, probably wants to get boosted in the counter pick if they're so he's not blinding into the Alawi. I think that was like their biggest pain point, is that early in the Alawi just was able to kind of do whatever, and they didn't really have an answer for it.
Yeah. Boosted for sure just needed to call for Boomstick to come in that pre-6 window, especially as PT Aeronactin.
Yeah, so right now we're seeing the very similar bands here.
We
do
see
ban the
Jinx ban instead.
Jinx, yeah, new ban for the Jinx.
Do you remember what they dropped? What that ban was? Oh, it was Wukong. Or no, they banned Wukong in the second phase.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Hold on one second, I can find out.
Okay, so HYG first picks Kai'Sa for Jeffrey. Nautilus is banned, so maybe we'll see like Kai'Sa Leona, or I'm trying to think of what Sean plays for like.
It was Rakan.
It was Rakan? Okay.
Yeah.
So so less afraid of the support, and we just want to pick up Engage.
We could see like a Zyra Rakan from like Stoners, if that's like something they like to play. Okay, we're going Lucian. Lucian is like, or Lucian has been like just a very popular pick.
Maybe Lucian Enchanter here, because the way Lucian works now. I mean, Rakan can trigger the passes, but like Lucian Nami and Lucian Milio is the pro play lane that gets picked.
Okay, we're going Lucian Rakan. Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, Rakan just has to be like a comfort pick for worthiness. So
yeah,
we're taking it.
It might just be that Duck Butter doesn't play Xayah or something, or like any of the.
Yeah, Xayah historically is the champion that beats Kai'Sa. When we're in Kai'Sa meta, Xayah always wins.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I would think that like Zyra Rakan would just be a really easy like B1 or R1 R2, but
Xayah also really good against Xin. We see Ash support.
Yeah, it might just be comfort for both players.
That's fair.
Yeah, Ash support. I think Ash support's like really, really gross into Rakan. I don't think Rakan can really play into that.
He just gets volley basically all in.
Yeah, as long as you space it well. If like Rakan has to be terrified to W. He has to pretty much always like flash W, and then if Ash trades, then yeah, I don't know. I think they're gonna have to pay a lot of attention. The Lee Sin coming out, so yeah, they are playing pretty early game heavy on stoners this time around.
There's the Ollie ban.
Yeah, the Lowy ban's good, so we're keeping away from the Perfy just demanding so much attention top lane. Getting rid of Azir for Halcyon. Getting rid of Victor. Okay, so we're just kind of banning the champions from last game, which is smart. I would say like it's always a good idea to just like if a team just won with something, take that stuff away from them.
Yeah,
Like,
make them show you something else.
Make them play something different. Like don't just like a lot of teams just want to stay with the same bands that they did and just like do the salty run back. That's like really hard. Like I think it's really bad. I think if like something definitely was problematic in the game, you should get rid of it and then you should make them play something different. Even if it doesn't work, it's better than just being like, oh, we just have to play it better and like just kind of egoing it and just letting them play the same champions. Because I can tell you that happens a lot with our team is like they'll ban like Swain or they'll ban Riven or something and then from us and then we'll play something that does really well and then they don't adapt to it.
Yeah, you just have to run it back.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting set for Perfy, which is
so set gets so boosted gets counterpicked again. But
yeah,
Urgot is a champion that is at least your ranged, and in terms of like your ability to set up ganks, you have good gank setup. So not that horrible. We don't actually get a Katarina, do we?
I would hope we get a Katarina. That'd
be awesome.
I think we're getting a Katarina. I think we're getting Katarina. Katarina is a very good answer into Veigar if the Katarina gets like early advantage, early snowball. It is pretty impossible for Veigar to do anything on that against that.
Yeah, champion. I mean, Stoners Nation snowballs like their comp does snowball hard.
Yeah, Stoners Nation has a big snowball comp. The only thing I would say is their CC is literally all on Rakan. Like Rakan has to. I mean, they have the like.
They've got also.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's like in terms of their like Urgot's never getting on Kai'Sa or Ashe, or Veigar.
Oh, you just gotta E flash. So you can do it once every 5 minutes.
Once you E flash on all three carries.
No, you just pick one. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Because you just want to get the first kill, right? Because then you get the Urgot kill and you get the Katarina reset.
Yeah. I just think it's I think
no, it's hard for sure, and especially going through Veigar cage, like Katarina may be able to blink through it, but no one else can. Yeah,
at least I like their identity. I like how they have more champions this time that like I don't know. Like I like if you're going in engage comp, I like that like all the champions are on theme with that.
I think
there's a lot of.
I would have preferred something with some CC in the middle. Like, I understand Katarina is a counterpick into Veigar, but like you said, it is all on to work on here.
Yeah, I think something like unironically something like a Malphite would be like really good to like bring this comp together, but just something or like an Orin maybe something with just like very easy access to like engage. Because I think the engage like we talked about is pretty solely rested on Rakan, but yeah, we'll see how the game goes. I think if they can get an early game rolling, they might just like have thought from last time because they were just kind of behind all game that they want to pick champions that they can get ahead on. So we'll see if the change in tempo helps them out.
Sounds good.
Okay, so Marbra's playing. Oh, Marbra's playing Kai'Sa support.
All right, well, I obviously got tricked.
Yeah. We
Marbra on chat just giggling to himself right now.
Marbra, Kekheim, big Kekheim.
Yeah.
Big Brom W. You got us.
So
I'm assuming this is poke Kai'Sa.
Right?
Yeah. I would assume so. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's like Jeffrey just doesn't play Kai'Sa. or
From my small history of playing the Jeffrey, I've only ever seen Jeffrey play Jhin, to be fair. So Jeffrey and Ash is kind of like, I guess most people can play Ash, but every time I've seen Jeffrey play with HYG guys, he's usually on Jhin duty.
he's been playing a lot of Lucian too. This
Oh, has he? Okay.
season. Yeah. Against us, he played Lucian twice. So and it looked really good. So yeah, we might just be going like I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's just like I don't know. I guess I just don't know the reasoning for Kaisa and Ash not being in the opposite role.
Maybe it's just comfort for both of them. Like Marlboro's
yeah.
Marlboro wanted to play AP Kaisa.
Yeah, sure. That'd be fun.
It is worse in the lane phase, but it does scale better into the game.
Yeah. I guess it would just be like later in the game. I guess the Kaisa, like with Halo Blades, it probably isn't that terrible. But like I don't know if like AP Kaisa support would be better than something like Hui or something like Izareth, unless it's just like he likes the Kaisa more than those champions, obviously.
That's fair. We do see a quick trade up on top lane. Urgot has one of the best level ones in the game. The pelvic thrust is very powerful.
The pelvic thrust.
Yeah. That's a cover panda special right there.
I love that.
So we do see Halcyon trading onto Bunkers here in the creep wave. Bunkers kiting around here, is trading back with these autos. Halcyon might go back in here. Oh, we do see the miss on the W and the Q. Dagger on the ground.
He is playing the best Veigar skin. He's playing the most
Shamrock Veigar.
Yeah.
Big.
Okay, did land that Q. Big. I would assume this is a terrible matchup for Set. I'm not super familiar, but I would assume this is just not good for Set, right?
I don't really play any. I only ever played Set when he was broken. When that champion stopped being good, I stopped playing him because he just has a hard time winning if he's behind. And like it's just easy to get set behind by a jungle gank, so like I just stopped playing him. And I had never really played post rework Urgot that much. I think I played him right when he came out because he was also broken. But like since then I have not really like kept up with playing him. I miss old Urgot,
Yeah, of course.
The lock on rockets. We'll check the data on this one. What do you think it's bad for Set, right?
I would assume. I would assume champions that just have like no way of like champions that just have to run at Urgot are probably not very good at dealing with Urgot.
Okay, so
I don't know.
Strong against.
I don't know. Maybe if Hailstorm's listening, he can. If he just walks into W like that, then yeah, it's
he
not
does die. Yeah,
it is not good if he walks into the true damage. Okay, we are getting. Big play bot side. Both kills. Okay. Marlboro's gonna flash. Duck powder. Ooh. Good sidestep by Marlboro. Being able to avoid both of those skill shots.
For the Urgot matchup, I'd say it's pretty good for Urgot. Obviously, if you walk into the true damage, you're gonna die.
Okay, so the data says that Set has a 48.5% win rate against Urgot in D2 plus.
I would assume it's not favored. Okay,
it doesn't seem to be that unfavored though. Like it doesn't seem to be like matchup.
Oh yeah. I mean, for the most part, like most matchups, even if they're like there aren't that many matchups that are just like the like unplayable. Like there's like sub like I would say like. Maybe
so I will say that in lower elos, like I went to Gold Plus. Obviously, sample size is also larger, but in Gold Plus, Set actually wins 52% of the time in Urgot. So maybe it's like a matchup thing. Where like the Urgot has to specifically know how to play the matchup and then they win.
Whereas people who don't understand that you can't just auto trade with Set lose the set, because if he sits there and autos you lose every time.
What was that interaction? Oh, he eat backwards. Okay,
he eat backwards.
Yeah, the pelvic thrust has insane priority over everything. It's like really crazy. If you buffer that ability, you can get out of some insane CCs.
Yeah, it's really good for buffering CCs for sure.
Yeah, I think higher Urgots would do better. Just good, like they know how to buff the E, they know how to.
They're just better at spacing. I would say.
Toggle W properly, all that.
I would say the Urgot, the best thing you have as Urgot is your range. Like that's the best thing you have over Set. So if you can space his E, and it's kind of like I would imagine Urgot versus Darius. It's like if you can space the E and
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. And then Darius has to walk into you, and you just land the pelvic thrust.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so
obviously,
this is what's
if you
happening
get
right
the
now.
trades like
Well,
this,
yeah, like
then
in this instance, it's like when Perfy's just allowed to walk up to.
That wasn't even that bad though, right? He got E auto, but
Yeah.
then he hit him with the E, and then he hit him with one of the knees plus some autos. Like he won that trade.
Yeah, whenever the shotgun knees up, the damage is ridiculous. So you want to play around those a lot.
Urgot also scales with levels, so like even if you go, as long as you go even in that lane, like if you just don't get snowballed on, you do outscale set, like because the knee cooldown scales on level.
Yeah. I think if you're able to flash from Worthy Dust, we don't have Hex Flash, no upgrade.
Okay, we do see the buffer again. Boosted's been really good on this. He's also playing Fleet. Okay, takes the W. Doesn't even do that much damage. We can see a kill here. Boomstick is coming up. Perfy does have Flash.
Okay,
so
we have to
Boomstick should
spectate this
be able to force Flash here.
Spectator obviously doesn't care about this flash that just happened top lane.
No, that's the directed camera.
Yeah.
Yep. Nothing happened. We do see a Perfy flash though, but then we do see the gank bot lane being able to be picked up, and the double range kind of being impressive here.
Yeah,
I mean, we're even in CS pretty well,
here.
Though.
Yeah, we're even in CS here, so it's not too bad. Okay, Halcyon now having the ultimate is starting to try to do some moves. Bonker's really not taking much damage at all. He is just farming better and switting out on the strength.
It's the problem. Just kind of walking around.
It's the problem with playing Katarina, I think, into like in this meta and into like the control mages is like if you really can't get anything happening, you're just gonna get outscaled. You're just gonna slowly. You're gonna go down in CS because you're a melee champion, and then you're also just gonna like not be as useful late game as like.
He has no mana here. He needs to flash. Okay, maybe not.
I think you just I think he just
walks away. Just crab walks away.
Yeah. Crab walk. Big crab walk.
We did see the primordial burst come out from Bonkers there, just chunking Katarina, forcing her out of lane.
Bonkers also just has exhaust, so it's like he.
He does. Crazy.
Yeah.
Boosted is being really aggro here. He has no items, and he just has no mana. I mean, he for sure after he walked away, he needed to back. I know it sucks like giving the wave, but like you're also in a spot where you could be dove here. We don't have any vision on Zen.
I mean, yeah, you're also just like losing minions because you're not able to really do anything here. But
okay, we are getting the reset in finally.
Yeah, they're playing all the junglers are playing around,
like he just doesn't want to sack waves. Maybe he was just trying to play to keep till his TP came back up, so he could shop.
Yeah, I mean all the junglers are playing around bot side right now, so there's no one can like.
Yeah, no one's gonna bail him out.
Yeah, no one can bail him out, but no one can also dive him. Like TJ can't just like if TJ was up there, he would just be dove and he would be dead. But
I believe he's building towards Hullbreaker. There's an Urgot main called Urpog who like
I love Urpog.
The only information I know about Urgot is what he posts, and basically he was saying you should only go Hullbreaker if you can hit the tower. And currently Urgot cannot. Okay, we do see the was it Fear Beyond Death being put out there. Really good roam by Halcyon, being able to make something happen. We see that fight coming on here. Boomstick gets exhausted. Marbra is fighting. TJ's here. Kicks Marbra into the wall. Can't finish it off. Does get it to finish it off. TJ picks it up. Jeffrey's ghosted here. Duckwater Toast should get ran down here. Oh, really good play by Worthy, sacrificing life for his AD. Although Bonker's just going to press R on this guy for sure. Okay, good flash. I mean,
I think I don't think we had to stop there to E, but maybe I'm not sure if he would have been able to R if he didn't E, because I know the E stops you from moving for a little bit.
Okay, we set to dodge the set W here, and we're big. Okay, we definitely didn't need to flash. If you don't get by the center of set W, it actually doesn't do that much damage.
No, it doesn't.
One of the nerfs we just see trades back on. I think if you flipped him there, he might have been able to kill him. I don't know what Perfy's maxing, but it is set W is a very long cooldown.
Yeah, it's also set has ult, so if he flipped him, set could have just ulted him the other way. But
I didn't think about that.
He doesn't have the ult. If he had the ult, I would say you probably just flip him.
Boosted is gonna probably trade on the end of Perfy here. We do see the ignite coming down. Yeah, we should get the kill here. Nice.
Okay.
Good roam by Worthy.
Yeah, pretty big. Unfortunately now I think HYG just probably get this dragon. I don't think they can really. I mean, they still have, I mean, not dragon, the void grips. My bad.
But yeah,
It'd be a
back to the
lot of-
itemization. For Urgot, you're supposed to go Black Cleaver, basically. Or probably was
Yeah.
basically saying once you get Black Cleaver, you can 1v1 basically anyone.
I think you just go Black Cleaver into like Sterix, right? That's just probably.
I think I think you build Heartbreaker second is
Oh,
how
okay.
it goes.
Okay.
The item has like a really insane interaction with Urgot. And I know it got nerfed, but it's still really strong.
Yeah, it's still good.
You just have to make sure you count your autos better.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
you have
then
to
do, like,
release
toggling.
the W on the 5th auto to make it like full throttle because the W what go ahead.
For the hull breaker thing, I like Black Cleaver a lot for most. If you're just kind of stomping lane, you can rush it, or if you're into someone who's not going to build tanky at all, it can be okay. But they're both good items. I think Black Cleaver first is better, but either's fine
Yep.
at the end.
He gets the extra 5% movement speed to space the set big. Just ignore that Black Cleaver gives you 20 flat when you hit something. Okay, Boomstick is trying to look for a pick here. There really isn't much else to do on the map, so seems like HYG is wary of the fact that they could be getting ganked right now.
Yeah, HRG is kind of just like, again, the solo lanes are just winning.
Yep. I mean, Veigar is just scaling. The Ashe and Kaisa will outscale the Lucian Rakan combo. They'll just, I think it's going to be very difficult. And I mean, you see Boost and Boomstick do have a couple kills.
Stone
But
Station is also like wildly outranged this game, also, right? Like,
oh yeah,
outranged bot lane, mid lane, and then
it is.
And then when they get on them, they have to basically fight through TJ and Perfy.
It is very hard for like Lucian specifically to play because he's just going to get like Veigar cage down and then there's going to be a lot of poke thrown at him. Katarina can just, there's a lot of like we're
seeing TP. We're seeing TP. Urgot TP's into the bot side here. Jeffrey flashes and ghosts. We see the culling get hit by arrow. Fear Beyond Death does land. We do need to just get some damage on here for the execute. It's about to run out. It does run out. Lucian does dash into tower though and pick it up. But Marlborough's here. It just gets kicked in the face. And guys, TJ does have the crescent guard up though, but everyone's just inside of it.
Yeah,
Boomstick is there. Boost is tanking. Duck's tank. Oh my god, that ramp damage. Boomstick with the flash here should be able to pick up the kill. Okay, yep. I was afraid we were gonna get a Sunder Sky moment there.
Yeah, a little like I feel like we used more cooldowns than we had to, but it's in the end it's just big play from Stoners, and yeah, we're just getting more gold on.
This is gonna be an Urgot stream because we're gonna give Urgot tips again. If you're hitting the towers Urgot, you're supposed to toggle your W and weave in autos. It's like a higher DPS.
Yeah, it's like every. Oh, Perfy just melted that guy.
He's got nuked.
Yeah, that guy just got nuked.
If you don't have Hull Breaker, you want to auto triple W auto. If you have Hull Breaker, you want to auto quad W auto. But it drastically increases your damage to towers and champions.
Yeah. Also, when you're chasing people, you probably want to like let the W not toggle it.
Yeah, it makes you slow, right?
Yeah.
It's because
like
he just kept hitting.
Speed.
He just kept hitting minions, so he just kept slowing himself and not hitting the not hitting who he was trying to hit.
Okay. Would you see oh my god, that was an
really
insane
good,
E by Bonkers.
Really good E.
Really good. I know for sure he was telling his team in comms on that one. I know Bonkers pretty well. He's for sure like I just outplay this guy.
This will be the game we point people to if they're ever like, I want to learn Urgot.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're giving matchups, we're giving builds, we're giving tips. It's all good.
That's my big thing with Veigar is like Veigar is a champion where you pretty much have to like have your E on the on quick cast indicator instead of like just so you can
place it correctly.
Yeah.
Boomstick does find TJ. Boomstick has double buffs. They both have Thunder Sky. We do see the kick towards Duck Butter Toast. Kaisa is here. It's support Kaisa, but still kind of pumping.
Still pumping.
Okay. Choosing to fight. Halcyon's here though. Okay. We see the ultimate into the wall, but then Halcyon blinks back over. We see the E forward. Perfy does pick it up.
Perfy is really accelerated now since he got that kill on
and he got the
Duck Butter, and he got
the
the tower. Yeah.
700 gold.
When's the last time Boosted backed? I feel like he's been on those items for the last like 5 minutes. Okay, we're getting jumped on here. Jeffrey Crazy is eliminated. He is destroyed.
Yeah, Perfy's just ignoring Urgot here, and then he's just gonna ult him backwards, I think. Run Boosted!
Yeah, his team is coming towards him, so
Okay.
Perfy is just running into danger here.
Yeah, really good EW there. We're building up their grid here. We are gonna press it. Who we're pressing on though? Oh,
We're
okay.
pressing it on Boosted.
Another cool Urgot tip is the execute on your ultimate does not care about shields. It's the same as Pike ultimate.
Yep.
So as long as your health threshold is there.
Unfortunately, not the same as Cho'Gath.
Yeah. Cho'Gath, unfortunately, a champion from a different time, a different decade,
a different era. Yeah.
Just a completely different decade. At least Cho'Gath gives you the indicator. I don't think Urgot Ultimate has an indicator, or does it?
It does. It does.
Okay.
They gave it to like they did like a sweep where they gave it to a bunch of they gave it to like Cho'Gath and Urgot and like all those champions because of yeah. Even though
I know Garen and Darius don't have it, but
no, they don't. Evelyn does technically. It's not red, but it has an X over them if your ult will kill them.
Oh, okay. That's another champion I've never played since she got reworked. Reworked again.
Yep. Yone technically has one for his E as well.
Does he really?
Yeah, so like his E, it puts a mark on them, and if the mark will kill when you snap back, it will like glow brighter. But it's so like I didn't know that until recently. Yeah.
Zookill never talks about it, and that's where I get all my Yone information.
The only reason I know it is because the new skin, it's really clear. The high new skin, the new skin is like very clear when it's killable.
Really insane drift by TJ, and then we're just seeing the new rift trail get in action here. If you successfully get the charge and then kill the tower, you just refresh your charge. Boomstick goes in. Worthy Dust follows up, but they're fighting 3v4 right now, and they're just getting CC by this cage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
TJ goes in, dies. We do see the Katarina TP in. We should be able to pick up some kills. No, Marlboro runs away. We see the TP coming in by Boosted. Kenny land ultimate on Marlboro here. Oh, he does get the snipe. Big. And we get the fear onto Jeffrey. Jeffrey does have Ghost. Boosted pelvic thrust into tower. Set is here though. Can set 1v3. Does flash. We miss our W, so that's going to be a death here.
Oh, we throw that on top of the Ash. Okay, Halcyon.
Okay. Halcyon.
Okay. Ooh, big.
Oh, we trade back.
Yeah, we trade back on.
Perfy does live. It is unfortunate that when set picks you up, you stop autoing with your W. So sometimes like channel abilities like that will work. Like I think if you get picked up by set when you're singed, the singe poison still poisons them.
I think that's the first time I saw Boosted turn off of his W in like 3 minutes.
look,
when you get level 9, the W stays on permanently.
Yeah.
That's how you play Urgot.
Okay. Guns
the
go
W stays on.
Yep.
The W just stays on, man. Why would you ever why would you want less attacks? Smile?
True.
Why would you want less attack speed, Hailstorm?
Okay, so we do see the Hullbreaker. Once he gets Black Cleaver, he is kind of strong. Like it is hard for them to walk past him at least.
Yeah. Set is still, ahead in items to the Urgot, but the Urgot is catching up despite like the CS deficit and the tower deficit.
Boosted's got some good ultimate kills here in this game.
Yeah. And I mean the Katarina
does land it. It goes for the insect, but a little bit slow on it. We do see the Crescent Guard coming out here. Boomstick is going to get killed for it. Duck Butter Toast, you just cannot play this game as Lucian. Like, how is he ever supposed to play?
It's pretty unplayable. Like later in the game, it's pretty unplayable. He has done a good job at like getting these some early kills, but I think in late game team fights, I just don't see how Lucian can be played in this. You're just too short ranged for them.
We do see Perfect hitting the E here.
Yeah,
that's so hard to play as Katarina.
Yeah.
You have to go in and out perfectly.
You have like Xin Zhao point and click knockup. You have like
we see the ultimate stopping the Katarina ultimate punch should be a W here. Okay,
not too fast.
It's fine. We get the demolish proc. We're gonna take the tower.
Aether Wisp really putting in work here.
Big movement speed.
Yeah, big.
That should be for Lichbane, right? Aether Wisp plus alternator.
Yeah. It's either. I mean, I would hope he's not going for Storm Surge, but that's the only other item I could build. Yep, he is going for Storm Surge.
Yep. How's it feel to ground?
No, I would think that Lichbane would just be way better, but It's
I mean,
it's
Storm
fun.
Surge is cool though. Do you think about that? I think Storm Surge is not a buildable item anymore. They nerfed that item like 4 times.
It's pretty like I feel like if you're ever thinking to yourself, should I build this item? You're probably like, I should probably just build Shadow Flame because it's just a better item.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's cheaper, I guess. Smile.
Maybe Lichbane then. If I'm thinking about building Storm Surge, I should just build Lichbane.
I think Lichbane and Shadow Flame are both infinitely better than Storm Surge.
I think Lichbane is really strong right now. I've been noticing it being built on a lot of champions. Like they gave it a ton of quality of life improvements.
They nerfed it like twice because of how good it was, and it's still just a good item. Like
so Halcyon is going to pick up this top wave, potentially picks up this second tower. No, is rotating towards the dragon. Is going to be late. Doesn't have TP. We do see Stoner's Nation kind of moving down towards the set. We're going to see maybe an engage here. Going to get kicked. Oh, unlucky. Boomstick kicked him, but then Urgot eat him. Dunkwater's just standing in it like a man, taking the full W. Loses half his health, but able to survive. We're really chunked out here. I think that HYG can still win this. We used a lot of stuff here. Yeah, Boomstick takes the Lee Syndrome, and then they just can't follow up through the cage. This guy's a W's.
Yeah, I just like their comp just kites back way too well, and then also they don't have any hard engage besides the Rakan. So it's just like, and Rakan just gets like bodied by cage. Like Rakan can't run through the cage, so it's just, I don't know. It's
picking up some structures here though. Picks up mid and top towers.
Yeah, we're learning. We're trying to trade some objectives back last game. We still like HYG still has the tower advantage, even though the kill advantage was going towards Stoners in the early game. We're still picking up more towers. They did get grubs this time. Stoners did not just concede all the grubs like they did last time and all the dragons.
It hasn't really helped them keep their structures alive, but I mean,
no,
it is nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice that the enemy team doesn't have it. But
I mean, it probably did help the Katarina take those structures.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Boomstick does pick up the Scuttle Crab. Shows big vision here. I mean, for all these objectives, Marlborough just has blue buff plus just enough AP to trigger the W evolve. Like we're just gonna be shooting W's like it's ARAM.
Yep.
I mean,
yeah, the 4v4 on HYG is just a lot stronger because of the poke.
There's another W. Like Boomstick just lost 20% of HP from 2 Ws. We do see Perfy going in for another trade here, but is starting to lose these trades. Unfortunately, Boomstick gets hit by the true damage portion there. But you can see the outscaling here. Boomstick needs to press Q on Perfy to target him.
I think he's just trying. I think he was just trying to kill. Yeah, I think he was just trying to kill the minions. I don't know why we flashed, but he was. I think he was just trying to kill the minions.
He's just afraid. I think. Boomstick for sure could have just killed him there. Okay. Boomstick on it, just kicks Marbra, is forced to flash out, gets exhausted by Marbra.
Boomstick gonna take it?
Okay. We see Rakan ultimate come down. Oh, really good Crescent Guard by TJ there. Yeah, they can't damage him. Oh man, that Crescent Guard was insane. It was like perfectly spaced, so they couldn't walk into the cage, but also couldn't damage TJ. TJ just goes in though, unfortunately. Katarina able to blink out of the cage. The event horizon. Marbra forced to flash from that Q from Boomstick.
The event horizon TM.
I always think it's really funny when casters are like in programs have to like say the ability names. It's like so much harder to say because some of these ability names are so wonky.
Yeah, that's true.
Set with the face breaker.
Big. Yeah.
I actually don't know what Seth's Q is called. I think it's Knuckle Down or something.
Sure. It's called Punch.
Yeah, exactly. It's left right.
It's just left right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I liked it when Keanu was meta, and so they always had to say Supreme Display of Talent.
yeah. That truly was a Supreme Display of Talent.
Yeah, exactly. Like when Keanu would just fly into a fight.
1v3 kills.
When Keanu just fly into a fight and one shot everyone with her ult, and they're just like that. Truly a Supreme Display of Talent.
It is. Such Q is indeed called Knuckle Down.
Yeah. It's big. What's like Melio is like his isn't his like kickball, isn't that like Mega Inferno kick or something?
Oh, is it? That's sick. I gotta find out. The only ability name I know for Melio is Cozy Campfire.
Yeah, I think the ult is something crazy too, but I'm pretty sure like Q is like Mega Inferno
His
kick.
ultimate should be called Carnival.
Carnival.
Okay, so back to the game. So boosted 2 items, finishing up a third. Perfy's on 3 items. Zin and Lee are on the same set of items. Katarina has a 5-stack Magi's. Bonkers has Shurelia's. Huh.
5-set Darksteel, but yeah. Does not have the book.
Is Shurelia's a thing? Okay,
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we dodged the true damage portion. Should get a kill here. Okay, we do miss the ultimate. Perfy does flash. Boomstick follows with the Q. Oh, unable to hit it there.
Okay, they're just gonna run a Baron right now since they're taking a really long time to kill Perfy here.
Just needs to stall here. Yep, does kill him.
Use the
will
kick.
Just need to stop this from happening.
Yeah, that's okay. So they are collapsing on this. Okay, Halcyon's just deleted from existence. Worthy Dust stun. No follow up to go anything. Okay, yeah,
Boosted is just in the cage. Unfortunately, has the W on. Is shooting him with his knees.
And then we put a cage around his corpse just for fun.
Just some BM right there.
Yeah, for the Shurelia's is like the most popular like second item on this champion.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess. I guess it's either and it does help him.
There's like I've seen like 3 main builds for Veigar. It's either you go Rod of Ages into Shurelia's, you go tier into Shurelia's into Seraphs, or you just go Shurelia's tier, sit on tier, and go Deathcap second.
Okay, yeah. So Shurelia's big on Veigar.
Yeah. I think it's just
trigger the passive, right? You can only trigger the active.
It doesn't have a passive anymore.
Oh.
It's just the movements. It's like 2200. It's like 2200 gold, and it just gives you the movement speed for your whole team and yourself.
Gotcha.
It doesn't have HP anymore or anything though. It's just AP and.
Yeah. Milio Q, by the way, is Ultra Mega Fire Kick.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep.
And his ultimate, unfortunately, is not Carnival. It's Breath of Life. Boring.
Yeah, that's pretty sleeper. Okay, perfect. Gonna run that Halcyon here.
Okay. Should just kill here.
Yep. Yeah. Just slammed.
We did Strikebreaker slightly late, but we should just run him down. Yeah, just literally runs at him and punches him to death.
Yeah, just punched him. Yeah, I feel like Katarina like is a good pick in the Veigar. I just think like the rest of the team just it just seems unplayable. It seems really hard to play.
I think that's one thing that people should take into consideration when they're doing their drafts is yes, like laning phase is important and cool. You could get a counter pick, but you just have to good steal.
Big steal.
You should just consider like how the game is going to play out. Like post laning phase, how do we play this game? And the set has Perfy in general has just kind of been a menace in the side lane. Should get a kill here. Perfy is going to pick up this. We missed the ultimate, but we should get the kill here. Yeah.
Yeah, Perfy is doing what Perfy does. He's just throwing his life away for objectives, which honestly, it's been working out for them.
Yeah.
It's been working out for them really well. He's constantly like, even though like he's down and like boosted is like up in kills and everything, he's just severely up in gold versus this Urgot. Up in CS, up in structures. Just structures give you a lot of gold, guys. Fun fact: like structures give you an obscene amount of gold.
They even made it so the tier 3 gives you gold now. Like that's what's worth taking.
And the inhib, yeah, inhib does too, I believe. They like made it so the inhib gives you some gold too, because before it was like you didn't want to necessarily.
I gave you like 25 gold, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, because before it was like there was an argument made that you shouldn't take inhibs because they give the enemy team more gold, but then they like actually gave you a gold reward for taking the inhib to make it like more fruitful for taking it. But yeah, we don't have any major objectives. We are kind of just in a lull state right now. We do have the inhib gone, so bot lane's gonna auto push itself. So we should be just like probably playing like 4-1 with set and top.
We're going Eclipse 30, so we're not going full AP. We're just gonna go for the actual just like evolve my Q. If he was gonna do that, I think I would have liked Nashor's Tooth then instead of Shadow Flame, so we could just go for all 3 at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see the event horizon just basically
Duckler's doing a lot of damage.
But
I mean, Duck Butter's hitting, man.
Kind of popping off.
Yeah, he's
Okay. Boomstick in.
Yeah.
Is
Big
straight
shutdown.
I mean,
Can
Perfy's
they
just kind of ending the game top lane.
Yeah.
Wait. Can they stop? Can they stop this? No, they don't have any.
No, they don't have anything. No.
I think Perfy might just kill this guy too.
He definitely kills the inhib.
Yeah,
Big
I think
W.
he just kills him. Yeah, he just EW's there.
Unless Boosie gets him. Yeah.
Yeah, and then these guys are trying to back here. They're trying to get stopped. Yeah. Okay, just gets one shot. Perfy is just beating up the towers though. Still beating up the towers.
Yep. He does so much damage.
He's
not gonna get that one. Yeah, he just like he what is it? Knuckle dusted? He knuckle dusted that tower?
Knuckle down.
Knuckle down that tower. Okay.
Yeah.
Big. Set 6 vision score. I mean, is Perfy really putting down words? Is that? I mean, he is sweeper. Like, I don't know why Set has sweeper. He probably just should have blue trinket so he can just like try to see if people
yellow trinket. He would have the same like vision score that Boosted normally does. You don't need vision in top lane.
Yeah. You know, you just kind of like
we don't need vision.
What he's doing?
Our objective is to hit towers. Why do I need to see anything?
I do think I don't see the point in the sweeper if he's just running down a lane, but I guess it's fine. If he's trying to bush cheese, I guess it's.
Yeah, that would be like the only reason, I think.
Yeah. He might just be thinking he doesn't need vision anyway, so he might as well just try to like sweep for wards, but I don't know. He's got to get gold off the wards. That's the big thing. He's not getting gold off of warding. He only gets gold on killing wards. Okay. Hey, Perfy with a big W lineup for Toast. Okay, Toast is just out. Toast is toast. Perfy's running on Boomstick right now. Does have the GA. Katarina just. Yeah, Halcyon's just cleaning up this fight right now. Boosted's very tanky. Is cutting back. Halcyon's running towards him. Flash.
About to kill him.
Yeah. Okay. Does get hit by the event horizon. Could not get the E off, but that is big fight. One for them.
It's kind of a repeat of game one, right? Where HYG took all the structures, got ahead, and then just started losing team fights.
Yeah, I think like this is the only way that like Katarina is able to get fights when you're playing around these like walls that make everyone really disjointed from each other. So Katarina's like able to pick people off one by one instead of just trying to fly into the team while they're all like deathballed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much the only like win con angle for them right now in these sides.
I mean, we're seeing kind of what happened in game one where HYG is running out of things to farm. Like they're just because we've taken all these structures, we're losing these waves, and if we're not able to capitalize on the pressure that our waves generate, we do just fall behind on gold.
Yeah, we're in a very similar state to last game, where right now we're slowly curbing. We got back the gold curve, so now Centers are ahead in gold right now. So yeah, this is gonna come down to who wins the next Baron fight. Essentially, is probably what we're gonna see here. Like whoever wins this team fight in 10 seconds.
Baron does spawn, or is spawning coming out of the ground right now.
Yep.
They do have a bush kind of set up here. Lee Sin does have GA right now.
Okay, Boosted is backing. He does not have teleport.
But if HRG doesn't know, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. They're not looking like they're going.
They have to spawn, so should be fine. They can't get hit by too many W's, W's here, or they take too much damage. I mean, I don't know. Perfy has this hull breaker. I feel like he should just be in bot lane.
Okay.
Like
TJ is on a flank right now. Okay, they are trying to force a fight here.
Were they engaging onto Perfy? Perfy just kind of tanks the culling. Has full charge W. Just sends it. Event Horizon is really good here, blocking off two people here. Just get stunned up. Q does land from Boomstick, but they just kind of push pressure off.
Yeah, we're just down. Our bot laners are down ults. HYG just has all their ults. They're gonna have to go respond to that top wave. So HYG are just gonna get the inside track here on the Baron.
think there's like
And
two or three super minions in top wave here.
I
Really
think
tough.
I think HYG is just scared of another steal at this point. I don't think they
That's
want to
fair.
commit to the Baron because I want Lee Sin to just come in and steal it. They want
I
to
mean,
try to look for fight.
Perfy just killed this guy. What's the guy doing?
Yeah,
Illegal. Yeah.
he is dead.
Halcyon just kind of standing in mid lane by himself. Duck Butter Toast getting kind of soloed out here by TJ. Is forced to flash and ghost. Worthy also is forced to flash there. Really kind of a misstep by Halcyon, who was up until this point kind of playing these team fights super well. Just kind of maybe he just lost track of where his team was, and like he just was kind of in the mid lane by himself. Oh, Boomstick basically was all his GA there.
Okay,
Perfy's gonna W here. Just one shot's Worthy Dust.
He got kicked. Worthy Dust got kicked into the true damage.
That's tragic.
Onto Worthy Dust. Yeah, that's
that should be a game. That should be a game.
Yeah, they should just be able to run it.
We have 5 up. We're gonna. I mean, if they don't think they can end, then it should be just triple in him. But I think they should.
Ash ult is coming back up.
Yeah, there's only one tower, also. Yeah, they just put this up.
Yeah, it's over.
We just punch the Nexus, and that'll do it.
Right. Yep.
Kind of
big HYG, HYG win.
Double their wins from last season.
Hi man, they have they have the tools. They played the game that they wanted to play. The HYG in both games was just like I felt like very like just good at controlling the objectives and just taking the towers that need to be taken. Perfy was kind of just like being the nuisance and making it so like, he was kind of just winning top lane, just throwing his bodies at these objectives and just taking them, just getting gold for himself and making it so they always have to send 2. They just really didn't have an answer in top lane to deal with like Perfy being like this.
Yeah, exactly. Just throwing his life away for towers.
Bonker saying he can FF the rest of the season now. Don't want to set the bar too high.
That's true. Yeah. Then next season we double again. If we just keep doubling it, then eventually that's just a season victory.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hey, he still wants to get a high draft position, so he can pick up. He can make sure he gets.
Yeah, you gotta get the boys together. If we do too well, then some of the boys might get picked.
Well, he can keep. So he can keep. He can keep TJ next season now, but now he has to first pick Marbra again. So yes.
Yeah, easy.
Every season he has to rotate. He keeps
one
and picks the other.
Yeah. I mean, pretty solid series. I mean, honestly, Stoner's Nation, like, even though they lost 2-0, like, in both games, they showed they were capable of winning. So, I mean, for sure, like, not even like a bad showing.
I started up the MVP poll, so if you want to vote for one of the HYG MVPs, get your votes in.
All right, who's your MVP this series, Deity?
Honestly, I
don't mind.
I would just give it to Bonkers, probably, right?
I think give it to Perfy. I think Perfy is the one who said.
Yeah. It's definitely between Perfy and Bonkers. I think they both did like really well.
Perfy's stats were an MVP, but like he set the tone in both games to allow HYG to get the lead.
Yeah. I think thank you so much to Duck Butter Toast for the Prime, big Prime.
Hey,
30 days guaranteed. Yeah, I think Perfy was definitely the biggest like. I think Perfy was like the biggest distraction like for them, but I do think Bonkers got really big on Victor in game 1, and I think he did like really well with his cages on game 2, and just made it so like they didn't just get wiped in team fights constantly, and they were just able to like give Perfy the room to make that pressure happen.
Yeah, let's not give Bonkers too much credit here.
All right, that's fair.
I know he's watching too, so. Yeah, we gotta keep that ego down a little bit.
I think it's between Perfy and Bonkers.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Really well.
I don't know if anybody from HYG is around. Right now we got a 3-way tie, 1 vote each. Perfy, TJ, and Bonkers.
How do you vote? Oh, it's in the Twitch chat.
You click on the poll, and then you click on the person.
Oh, easily swayed.
Easily swayed. Caster curse. Big Perfy MVP. Big Perfy MVP.
Bonkers MVP? No, thank you.
Shockingly,
I tried
No
Montrose.
Perfy around.
I tried
He's
for
not
you.
even playing League of Legends tonight. Who even is this man?
Sure.
He didn't
That
play
dude's
League of
always around.
Legends.
Alright.
All right, thanks for running the stream, Hailstrom. Thanks
sure.
for casting with me, Deity. It was a good
Of
time.
course. Of course.
Yep,
Thanks for the people watching, all 10 of you. We love you.
Shout out to the primers.
played to both teams. Thank you for the prime. You get your 30 days of love here at Valhalla Esports. And we will catch you next time. Have a good night.
Peace.
I never thought HYG was essential. They're crude and unspeakably plain. Maybe they've a gleam of potential. If I lied to my vision and brain. Natural powers of retention, or is what has a warthog's backside? As sick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expression. The lights are not all upstairs, but we're talking coups and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares. For the chance of a lifetime, be prepared for sensational moves. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer. And where do we enter? Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And justice deliciously squared. Be prepared. For what? For the death of the king. Why? Is he sick? No fool, we're gonna kill him. It's Simba too. Great idea. Who needs a king? No king, la 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 la. Idiots, there will be a king. Hey, but you said there will be king. Stick with me, and you'll never go hungry again. Is littered with prices, and though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is you all get lost left without me.